Hey, first off, just Will seems to have a boot on.
Yeah.
What's his deal?
Sprained foot, day to day. Obviously won't play in the game against Toledo, so we'll just we'll take Monday off, and then we'll just kind of see where it's at on Tuesday.
Just happened in practice?
Yes.
So do you have to have scans or anything like that?
Yeah, he did. And so there's no, obviously when it gets day to day, there's nothing that's too alarming there. We were concerned at first, but it's going to be okay. When he comes back, we'll see.
So at least for 36 hours here, you're down Daniel, you're down Will. Does that mean more minutes for Caleb, more for Raleigh?
Yeah, both of them. You think we'll see how things play out, but yeah, hopefully, both those guys play well and are productive when they get an opportunity.
So as you kind of get back into things here, what from the first few weeks of the season do you want to see kind of turn around or improve or keep on going?
Yeah, for us, we have to be more consistent taking care of the basketball. I think that's the one thing that jumps out, in our losses is our inability to handle pressure or make simple plays because, there's a lot of different types of turnovers there. And we just have to be clean in what we're doing. We have to be efficient, get a good shot every time down the court. When we do that, we raise our value as a team. We really hurt ourselves defensively when we make poor decisions or take tougher shots. But I think the better the defensive team, which we've seen some really good defensive teams, that's a little easier said than done. We have to be able to execute, but we also can pull clips from those games when we struggled more and show us having success in what we want to do. So, there's two sides of that coin. And so for us, we just have to get more of the efficient basketball on the offensive end, and then defensively just continue to make improvements, continue to get better, and then collectively rebound. When we can rebound the basketball and take care of the basketball, we put ourselves in a pretty good spot.
People have obviously really worked to kind of take away Braden and Trey. Are there a lot of counter moves kind of off of that you guys can make offensively to open things up when people are pretty physical?
Sure, but it starts with the things we're struggling with. We're also having success with, and so it's not something that we're just absolutely not having success with, whatsoever. Trey's done some really good things for us. He got in a hurry in the game against Auburn, and he just had to take his time and make better decisions. Braden was doing a good job of getting in that pocket pass and getting that ball in that position. And then we get stuck sometimes against the league teams, at the end of the clock. But I think everybody kind of gets stuck. You got to be able to work your way through that, not put yourself in that position as much. But when you do get in those positions, you just have to be better. But I think for us, it's not as much as it's a counter. It's being more efficient. It's taking care of the basketball. And then it's not what we're doing is wrong. It's just it's just how we're going about it at times.
How do you kind of balance we've 8-4 is probably not where people are used to seeing Purdue, but you also balance that with we played a really good schedule and we got exposed in ways we probably want to be exposed in.
Right.
How do you kind of reconcile those two things as a coach?
Well, I think you try to set your resume to the best of your ability. So now talking with your team, you have one more non-conference game, finish non-conference, win the next game. I think that's what sometimes gets away from, when you have some losses, now you keep thinking about that. No, just get better as a team, have good practices, have a good spirit about you, but win your next game. Keep your focus on your opponent. Toledo, Coach Paulchek has done a fabulous job there. They've had a lot of success. They've been in tournaments. They've won championships. They're a very good offensive team. They will switch up a lot of different things on defense and make you make plays, and that's what our focus needs to be on.
Stylistically, Toledo, what kind of defines them?
They run a lot of really good stuff. Offensively, that's the reason I mentioned that first and foremost, is they're very efficient offensively. They can get you in transition. They have a lot of guys that can score the ball, that can shoot the basketball. He's had a lot of high-level guards in the past. They have a very good backcourt, but they also have a good young front court. They have some guys there that could cause some problems with their size and their length. So, I think for us, it's most important for us to take good shots, take care of the basketball, and set our defense. We can't let them steal things in transition. We can't let them get second chance opportunities because they are good at the half court and executing.